Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of the Netherlands at Os. Simon Langenfelder grabbed his second foxhole shot of the campaign in race one as he crossed that line, but Guadagnini, Renault and Mathis Borromée all fell in the second turn. A couple of laps after leading though, Jago Geerts found his way past Simon Langenfelder. He then tried to respond, he lost second position, picked himself back up in third. Charging through the field, Ruben Fernandez fell spectacularly out of 7th. He would eventually come home in 10th place, but on a charge, Romain de Moosdijk passing 2 riders in a lap as Kai de Wolf, charging back through the field, had a collision with Thibaut Beneston. They picked themselves up in 9th and 10th as Beaton on the Husqvarna found his way into 2nd with that move on Van der Moosdijk. But it was a win for Jago Geerts in race 1. MX2 race 2, this time it's Jago Geerts with the foxhole shot, his second of the campaign. Started from the middle of the gate. Kai de Wolf around the outside of him, Maxime Renault in there as well in 3rd, 4th position. But towards the end of the lap, Kai de Wolf charged down the inside of Geerts, took over the lead as Romain de Moosdijk went out with a technical issue. Charging through the field, Mathieu Guadagnini and Ruben Fernandez as Kai de Wolf threw away the lead. Maxime Renault then found his way up the inside of Guadagnini to move into 5th as René Hoffer found his way back past Mathis Borromée further down the order to come home in 9th. Then Guadagnini caught a tiring and fading Ruben Fernandez. That move put him into 5th position as Thibaut Beneston and Fernandez collided mid-air, but the Frenchman was able to make the pass stick for 6th. Jago Geerts, though, already became the 5th different race winner in race 1 in MX2. He was victorious in race 2 as well, ahead of de Wolf, Beaton, Renault and Guadagnini. And in the overall classification, it was Jago Geerts with 2 wins out of 2. The 2 Rockstar Energy Husqvarnas of Beaton and de Wolf came home 2nd and 3rd. First podium of the year for Beaton, first career podium for de Wolf. Renault is the 4th different championship leader after 4 rounds. Guadagnini 5 points further back. And then you've got Ruben Fernandez in 3rd, just 3 behind him. A good day, though, for Yamaha, the Monster Energy Yamaha team, picking up the overall Grand Prix victory here in the Netherlands, and Maxime Renault taking over the championship leaders' red plate as we head to Loket in the Czech Republic, round 5.
Yeah, the second heat was really tough. Kai was riding really good, but he made a small mistake. And then I just kept pushing to keep him behind me, and in the end it happened. So I'm really happy to go 1-1 today, and yeah, feel really good.
A dramatic opening lap in MXGP race 1. Romain Fevre took his 3rd foxhole shot of the campaign. His teammate just ran it a little bit too wide. Jeffrey Hurling's start device didn't disengage, and this was the result of it. Ivo Monticelli landed on his shoulder blade, and you can see the reaction there as he went past the pit lane area in 4th place. Fevre then pushing too hard to find his way past Glenn Koldenoff, who was then the race leader. He spun out, picked himself back up, went back after Geiser, got into 2nd, went back after Koldenoff. Jeffrey Hurlings, though, got a sniff of victory as well. He went round the outside of Tim Geiser to move into 3rd. And then he went after Romain Fevre around this part of the racetrack as well. He parked the Frenchman to the outside, then went after fellow countryman Glenn Koldenoff. It was a Dutch 1-2, same line, same manoeuvre. Still had some work to do, though, but at that point, Hurlings led. Koldenoff was 2nd. Final lap, Cairoli fell from 7th, challenging his teammate Prado. He picked himself up in 8th, but it was an injured Hurlings who was victorious in race 1 from Koldenoff and Geiser. Between race 1 and race 2, it was confirmed that Jeffrey Hurlings had a fractured shoulder blade. He would not line up for race 2, but more drama heading downhill. Glenn Koldenoff hit the bank there, went over the handlebars. He picked himself up very, very slowly, would only get back to 22nd position. Disappointment for the home man. Romain Fevre and Jorge Prado duked it out over the lead, but it was Prado who won this little exchange. A couple of laps later, Fevre off the side of the track. He lost a couple of positions, but he would fight back from 6th position. On the way through, he made this move on Brian Bogers. Whilst at the head of the field, a fading Jorge Prado allowed Geiser a route through. A couple of laps later, his teammate Tony Cairoli side through into 2nd place. And on the final lap, in what was a dramatic final lap. Tony Cairoli made this pass on Tim Geiser to take over the lead. That was on lap 16. Tony Cairoli came home to win the race from Tim Geiser, Jorge Prado, Roman Fevre and Brian Bogers. A good 6th place finish for Ben Watson in race 2. The overall belonged to Tim Geiser, 3rd in race 1 and 2nd in race 2, netted him the overall victory ahead of Cairoli's 8-1 and Fevre's 2 4th place finishes. The overall championship now looks like this. Tim Geiser 23 clear of Jeffrey Hurlings, who is tied with Tony Cairoli and Roman Fevre. Prado is 5th, 11 points back. Tim Geiser with his 2nd victory of the season then. Tony Cairoli 2nd overall, Roman Fevre 3rd. And of course, the championship leader's red plate remains firmly attached to the front of that Honda of Tim Geiser.
Yeah, I mean, the track was really difficult, so Tony was coming, and I know that I win the overall if I stay 2nd. So I ride smart, but anyway, of course I want to win. So of course a little bit disappointed, but anyway, we take another one, another GP win, so that's count.